Welcome back to Riverside Royals Dynasty. We're in week 9, and we've got a bit of a tough schedule coming up with a big-time road stretch following this game against Fresno State, at Wyoming, at number 3 Bama, at number 2 Army, which should be a winnable game. It's just their particular offense is extremely strong in simulation here in NCAA 14, but we got to keep on the recruiting trail. That's going to be the key to turning this program around. And also, winning more games will entice more recruits. I added Earl McCaskill to our board. It is late, but he's from a pipeline state, of course, the state that we're in California, Riverside, California. He's a 4-star recruit, 78 overall, and he's only got a scholarship offer from Tennessee. Now, I'm trying to jump in the boat here. We'll see if it ends up doing anything, and we could always use more help at corner, and I mean, might as well scouted him. I kind of thought I did already, but I've been adding so many players to the board. I guess maybe I just forgot him. And he is down 1 overall to a 77. Still has very good speed and has really, really good coverage. 93 man, 87 zone. And yeah, I think we'll leave him on the board for sure. Tackle, hit power, kind of low. Was hoping he'd be a higher overall, but 77 overall is still pretty good. Will we end up getting him or even being close to it all? Not 100% sure. But we're going to pop in and play Fresno State here. We do have Garrett Geary back for this game. And most importantly, or most notably maybe, because Garrett Geary gets injured every game, we no longer have our star running back Daniel Belcher on the injury report. Mac Chung dealing with a torn pec. He's going to miss another week. He got injured, I think, in the last episode, so he's making a pretty remarkably quick comeback. But Daniel Belcher is back today. Garrett Geary will most likely be injured somewhere around the first or second quarter. We'll have to find a way to win without him. But he's been excellent when he's actually been on the field. I'm really excited to get Daniel Belcher back. He's had a good season, but on only 33 carries, 27 catches. But that's coming in a really, really short amount of time. We've really dealt with some injuries for a while with him. But injuries are a part of the game. They happen. We've got to rise above them and find ways to win regardless. Fresno State's a good football team. They've got a good overall, they've got good players, and we are overmatched. The key to this game is going to be what the key to the game is against any team that's better than you on paper, which is shortening the game, limiting the amount of total drives, and not letting a team like Fresno State, well, obviously the case, but I'm saying this is for any team that's better than us, not letting them really extend a lead. Keep the game within striking distance. You'll be in a position to win. That's going to be our goal today. Now, we have been passing the ball more. If our offense is going to be good through the air today with Garrett Geary at quarterback, well, maybe we do try to just bring this thing to a shootout. We'll see what happens, but the game plan will be shortening it until further notice. We'll see, where Fresno State's really strong, whether they maybe stop the run really well, maybe they're excellent against the pass, and we're forced to run, maybe they're good against everything. That'll be our task today, is figuring out what their weakness is and how to exploit it. All right, here we go. It's really good to get Belcher back in. We're sacked already, though. We went from empty, just using coach suggestions, and it didn't work out very well. Losing 9 yards in the first play is a pretty bad start, I would say, in my expert opinion. Just vicious. And now we're kind of forced to throw the ball, which I don't really want to, do what I'm forced to, but Geary's going to take off and slide. Might have had an opportunity to get a few extra yards, but I don't want our starting quarterback to get knocked out of the game. Also, good route on the post from Stephen Jones on the inside. I just kind of already committed to running when he, broke at the top of the route there. 3rd down and 6. I like Inoke coming back on a curl. We'll see if they come back to cover that. And they don't really. It's not a great ball, but Inoke adjusts. Huge first down there on 3rd down and 6. Kahi Kalani Inoke is really developing into a star. We've been using him a lot on screens. We just need to find ways to get him the football. He'll do the rest. Now, not the best hands. That's a concern. He is better in contested catch spots, but focus drops are a problem at times. But Daniel Belcher, welcome back. Belcher takes it up for 9. Yeah, they might not be so good at defending the run today, especially if they only go with 3 down linemen. We got to exploit that. That's what we're looking to do. Belcher with a broken tackle in the first. He's actually still not down. Gets 3. Big opportunity for more there. Kind of got bounced out and lost that opportunity. But not an awful result. We'll take the first down. Live to die another day type of thing. I'm pretty happy with that result, actually. Read option. It's defended pretty well. We're just going to slide. I do not want Garrett Geary taking hits. Now, that doesn't mean we don't use his athleticism, because that's a real strength to his game, is the mobility. But at the same time, we can't have him taking hits. He's going to get sacked. We know those are guaranteed hits. We can't really like force him into unnecessary ones, as Belcher stopped for a short gain. Going to be 3rd and 6, which I think is a fine spot. I like inside cross here. I think we can use our slot receiver, the tight end Clarence Johnson. If we time this up right, either he or Steven Jones will be open. I think it's going to work kind of like a mesh concept in a way. It's not quite, but that was my goal with it. Geary going to be under pressure and will be forced to throw it away. And he's hurt. Oh, God. Oh, he's hurt. He's hurt. CPU wants us to go for it. 4th and 6, man. I don't know. Without our quarterback, it's a tough task. Well, Geary almost made it a full possession. I'm starting to think we might need a new quarterback. We're going for it. We're throwing to the running back, and Belcher is stopped. Gets 5 when we needed 6. I was really hoping he'd, kind of juke the linebacker out of his shoes there with a really good route. Not the case. Really good coverage and a really good tackle. You think broken tackles with Daniel Belcher. He's not able to get one there. Very unfortunate, and we are stopped. Geary just has back spasms. He's going to be back, hopefully, by that next possession. I mean, he is made of glass. It is devastating. Like a quick screen, but a throwaway by the quarterback. I'll take a free essential gain of nothing. And I just put Geary back in. Re-injury risk was high. That's dangerous. We got to be careful. Oh, no. His injury risk is already high. Re-injury risk really scares me as McDougal gets 9 to bring up 3rd and 1. Do we blitz here? I think we do. I think we do. I think we bring the heat. If they want to pass, we should be able to shut this down. Let's bring up the freshman safety, Teray. It's going to be a run. Teray's there and whiffs. Price gets run over. McBride makes a tackle, but it's 14 from Lamar Burnett. Fresno State first down. Look at that idiot dog with his tongue hanging out. Dumb mascot. Whatever. Oh, no. Can't make tackles today, huh? If we win, we should get to put the mascot down. That's all I'm saying. 2nd and 6. It's a run. We got pancakes from the Fresno State line. McIntosh with a broken tackle, and he is gone. No one will catch him. It's a 47-yard touchdown run from David McIntosh. We won't be able to tackle today. I mean, the dog, I'm not even going to say it, but 7-0 Fresno State. Garrett Geary back in the game. We had a penalty on the kick return. Otherwise, it was a pretty good return. Belcher's going to need to be special today because I'm already worried about Garrett Geary going into the game and he gets injured on the first drive. Might just have to keep it on the ground, but that might not be a bad idea. Let's go, Daniel. And that's going to be a loss of 5. Well, they were ready for that. This team's going to be tough to beat today. I know their record's only 3-2. They look like a really good team. Look like prime Alabama, who we're going to play here in a minute. When they were on offense, their defense has been pretty good as well. We're going to roll out with Geary. See some options, but I think we're just going to run for a gain of 7. Don't want to risk a bad throw. Geary's already tired as hell. He's running for his life. Pressure actually hasn't been too crazy yet, but I like utilizing that speed. Geary sacked. I'm going to lose 8. Oh, God, it's over. We need to run more screens. That's been something that's worked for us in the past. I feel like our offense is really finding their stride, given how we've played these past few weeks. We're 4-2. Granted, the competition level hasn't been insane or anything like that, but we really haven't played especially poorly. especially offensively, even with backups, even with missing guys like Daniel Belcher, Garrett Geary for big portions of the game. And Fresno State just kind of has us in a bind to start. It's still very early, but 0 points on 2 possessions is not my favorite. I haven't turned over the football yet, like officially, but I consider a fourth down stop to be a turnover. It's turnover on downs. It doesn't count as a turnover necessarily, but it basically is, right? We didn't really gain or lose, field position with that. I think a punt, maybe we get 10 yards, nothing significant. So I don't hate going for it, but it just maybe wasn't the best spot to do so. And this run game is going to be a problem. McIntosh he's not even being touched for a considerable amount after he touches the football. What are we supposed to do? He's too fast, too strong. Offensive line bullying our front seven. It's going to be a long game. Going to be a long game. Maybe we need a turnover. That'd be great. Look at the change of direction. I thought that was a possibility. Tried to go back into the hole, and McIntosh hit it just a little bit after I was expecting it, which kind of it was almost like a hesitation in a way. Screwed everything up. Here's 3rd and 4. This still could be a run. It is. It's a draw. Get outside. Hines makes the tackle. We rarely even see him on the field, but that's a massive play. Gotta love it. And we force a Fresno State field goal attempt, and a very deep one at that. And what do college kickers do? Good try, idiot. Not even close. That's not even on the kicker. That's on the coach. How do you expect your college kicker to make that? Absolutely no chance. That's the turnover that we needed. And now we get the football back at about the 40. Gotta move the football. Big pancake. Geary, don't get tackled. Oh, he's going to die. He's going to die today. That's the end of the first quarter. Only down 7-0. Could definitely be worse. We need to get on the scoreboard. We need to find the scoreboard. That's a weird way to say that, but dude, their coverage is tight. 3rd and 5. I think this is 4-down territory. Give me a screen to Inoke. They kind of were on it, and then the defensive line read it. Oh, God. Yeah, we're going for it. Probably should have run the ball in that spot. I said we needed to run more screens, and that one didn't work. And great coach suggestions here. I might actually be forced to go into the playbook, find something I might like. I like curl flats with the halfback on a Texas route, little angle out of the backfield. They're giving us space on the outside. One of those needs to get open. They read it well. Not well enough. Inoke's there. That's our chain mover right now. Second catch of the game for Inoke. This one maybe even more important than the first. That was a huge go-for-it spot. Real big gamble. It paid off. I like to pride ourselves on our aggressiveness. You know me, Coach Gene Dangus. I love to go for it. And I think it makes sense a lot of the time. If you have a 50% chance to get it, and then the alternative is a 20-yard punt, probably should go for it. Wide open, Harris. Oh my goodness. The DB almost made a play on the ball. How is that even possible? David Harris for 16. That was unbelievable. He's so open. I guess we were too late with it, because that safety almost made an unbelievable play. I would have been devastated had that been broken up. Let's get back on the ground here. We've had some success running the ball, but they've also had some success stopping us. There's 10. It's either been 10 or a loss so far for Daniel Belcher, which is tough. He's averaging 5.3 per carry, but that pretty much goes to what I'm saying. Here's 2nd and inches. Belcher will get it again. Patience. Love it. Another first down. Get Jones in motion. I don't know why he's in the backfield. That's a little bizarre. Read option. Belcher keeps. We got blocks. Belcher cannot get through the pileup. Some guys had fallen down in front of him. Stopped us from getting into the end zone, but this is a good drive. I don't love the idea of fullback dive here when they have a nose tackle that's basically on the line of scrimmage. How is that not a neutral zone infraction? We're going to try fullback dive anyway. Finley is not on the team. It's Tyler Ashley. Made you look. I don't know where Finley came from. Tyler Ashley. He got stopped a game or so ago. I go, okay, we're going to have to figure out a different way to move the ball in short yardage other than fullback dive. Not this game. Tyler Ashley comes in. The bulldozer is back. Tyler Ashley touchdown. This is a little bit scary. A little bit scary. We're going to try and blitz against this. What is happening? Oh my gosh, dude. We just got so lucky. I accidentally hit right stick. Totally my fault, but I accidentally hit the right stick. And then the corner who I was on, which I didn't mean to be, dove at the ground. My fault, but an annoying mistake. Thankfully, we don't pay for it. It's 3rd and 2. I'm not trying to... dude. We're in coverage, right? That's the responsibility of the inside linebacker there. I got to look at this stupid-looking dog again. His ears are forward. His tongue's hanging out. Gosh. But anyway, we get sucked down into a rush. But I'm not trying to do that. It happened again. This time it's not really as bad because it's a run, but it's frustrating. How can we not play that close in line? When you have an offensive lineman that's pass blocking, he gets into his pass set. He drops back. The first step is not forward unless it's an RPO, which is not pass blocking. So it's frustrating that McBride would run towards the guard there, but it's what continues to happen. Nice tackle from Wesley Price near the line of scrimmage. We need somebody to start making some plays. It's going to count as a TFL, in fact. It's 3rd and 9. Time to step up, defense. Trips left. I think we're just going to fake the blitz with McBride. No, it's a screen. Get out there. McBride brings him down. McIntosh loses 3. And the undersized linebacker comes up big with a solo tackle in the open field. He's only about 5'9", but looks like 6'4", 230 on that one. I don't know, maybe. Yeah, I think he is like 220, 230 pounds. So he is a linebacker. He's just a whittle guy, you know, at only 5'9". But big time stop. 4th and 13. Fresno State's going to punt. And we have an opportunity to take the lead. We got to seize this opportunity. No! Gardner dropped the ball! It's recovered by Fresno State. You got to be kidding me. You have to be kidding me. Muff punts, man. Stop doing that, please. I mean, brutal. Not that there's ever a good time for that to happen, but that was a bad time. That was a very bad time. We had the chance to run out the second quarter, go into the half with the lead. That obviously didn't happen. Big hit from McBride, but the pass was caught by Chaz Thomas. Sitting down there, found the open space in the zone. 3rd and 3. I don't know. What do we try here? I hope they run the football, I think. It's not going to be. Oh, maybe it is. Maybe it is. Nope, throw to the end zone. I don't know how you're supposed to cover that because the quarterback was so far out of the pocket, kind of acting like he might run, and then he didn't run, and there were 2 open receivers. That looked pretty impossible to cover. All right. A lot of BS, in my opinion, on that drive. And that sequence, starting with the muff punt. And it is 14-7. Got 3 minutes to get in the end zone, tie this up. Fresno State gets the ball at the half, or start the 3rd quarter, so we really can't screw up here. Oh, nice Gardner. Good catch. 3 down linemen should mean we run the ball. That's just pretty much what that should mean every time. If they want to run 3 down linemen, we have to try and overpower them, or even if we can't overpower them, outnumber them. 3 down means we run the ball. Got to stay consistent with that. Gonna give it to Belcher. Geary would have had more opportunity, right? Because we would have been one-on-one with a linebacker instead of a defensive lineman. But I really just thought we'd have the momentum there to get that. Not the case. 3rd and 1. Gonna go 4 down this time. I still think we run the ball. Good enough blocks. Belcher gets it. 2 minutes to go. Might have to pick up the pace here slightly. And Inoke deep shot. He's not open. But Lingard is wide open across the middle. We had a good route on the outside as well. Again, I opted not to throw to it and run. Tried to improvise. Big throw to the freshman Lingard over the middle. Love to see it. He's a good route runner. He's got good hands. I know he's had some drops for us, but He, in general, has pretty good hands. He's going to throw it away. We had it. It's going to be intentional grounding. Oh, God. Maybe should have taken a chance there. That's going to count as a sack. Brutal. Even the running back coming across the field wouldn't have been a terrible decision. I'm just worried about turning over the football, but when you take sacks, which is what intentional grounding might as well be, you pretty much kill your drive anyway. Jimmy Gordon able to make a really important miss there. And now it's 3rd and 10 instead of like 3rd and 17. Big catch from Jimmy Gordon. And we're looking at 3rd and 10 with our kind of backup receivers on the field. This is underthrown. Jones can't go up and win the football. He had space. But that's sometimes why I choose not to throw things, is we often cannot trust the arm. We're not going to hit a 54-yard field goal. Gonna go for it on 4th and 10. Need to find a way to convert. Inoke back on the field. I like that. Although I think I might move him, and we might be able to see if this is man coverage or not. Looks like it's going to be. That corner travels. Smith is going to have a one-on-one spot. Snap the football. Here we go. Now they covered it. We lob that over. What a throw! Garrett Geary with the touch to find Lingard. Oh my goodness. On 4th down, you have to throw it up in that spot. You have to. Geary's able to lob it over the linebacker. Unbelievable throw. We move the chains with a minute left to go in this first half. That is an unbelievable throw, and thankfully Lingard caught the football. Run up the middle, no gain. 2nd and 10. Geary under pressure. We're just going to throw it away. He is tackled. Worried about an injury. He's holding his leg. Oh, it's devastating stuff, man. This guy could not take a hit. I mean, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. 3rd and 10. Gonna try a screen. Williamson got it out to Gordon. He makes one man miss, makes another miss, and it's a 1st down. 12-yard pickup from Jimmy Gordon. Oh my goodness. That is incredible. Jimmy Gordon, man, he's been a player today. Heck of a player. 18 seconds to go. Foot contusion for Geary. He'll be back for the next half. Gordon with a broken tackle, but is stopped at the 1. We're going to call a timeout. We're going to keep Williamson in the game for this drive. It's 2nd and goal from the 1-yard line. We don't need Geary to hand it off. Belcher, I need you to get in. Ashley, clear the way. It's exactly what he does. Touchdown, Daniel Belcher. We're going to be tied after the point after. Oh, man. It's going to be a tough game. We're going to have to grind this one out. No question. No question about it. But we should be tied after this point after. PAT is good. And we are tied 14 apiece. Should be headed into the 3rd quarter with that same scoreline. This has been a game so far. Riverside, I mean, I know not many people watch this series in relation to some of the other videos I post on this channel, but I really don't think for the most part you're going to find more entertaining games. The last Falcons franchise episode, the massive shootout, I'd give you that one, but hell, how many Riverside games lately have been absolute crazy games, crazy finishes, and you know what? I wouldn't have it any other way. They've been super fun. Oh, down goes Watson. Why did I call a timeout? I don't know. It's like instinct, I guess. We got a sack. I'm like, all right, but there's 4 seconds. Like, all we're doing is giving them an opportunity to make a crazy play happen. Oh my God, please somebody bring him down. Thank God. The first half is over. The stupid timeout doesn't come back to bite us. 14-14. We're playing our heart out here on in front of the hometown crowd, hometown fans. They didn't exactly, you know, pack the seats, but there are a decent few of them in there. And hopefully we show them a great second half and get this lead somehow. Fresno State starts with the football. We got to start with a turnover. I need Miles Horst to play. He's going to be a big second half player for us. I'm going to get him on the defensive line. Mac Chung still injured. Miles Horst, we're going to give you an opportunity here in the second half to make a play. If you don't remember Miles Horst, true freshman, we went head-to-head with Michigan in order to get his commitment. And he has like 83 finesse moves, something really, really good. So if there's somebody that can make an impact rushing the passer, it's going to be him. He probably is our best pure pass rusher on the entire team. Now, he's only like a 50-something overall defensive end because of awareness at that position, which I forgot to boost. Moving from middle linebacker to outside linebacker. Big stop there from Lamar Simmons, a TFL machine. He's showing up. I can totally understand an awareness decrease from, you know, middle linebacker to defensive end, but middle linebacker to outside linebacker, especially in the 4-3, come on. Kind of a BS downgrade. We'll take that. Good enough defense on third down, 4th and 4. The Bulldogs will punt. This is our chance. I'm not trying to kill a clock in this spot necessarily. I'm trying to grab the lead. Gardner, I swear to God, if you muff this, you are off the team. Simple as that. He catches it. Not a bad return. Gardner making up for his mistake. Big time return into Fresno State territory. All right. I like that. Good way to make up for his mistake. Obviously doesn't erase the points that Fresno State got as a result. But, hey, you can't take that one off the board. It happened. You muffed the punt. All you can control is what you do with the next one. And he really did a great job on that return. Fresno State really might only have 7 points right now in this entire game without that muff. Sounds a little bit weird, but, yeah. Defense has actually played pretty well. So keep it up. Offense, I got to trust that they're going to, you know, figure things out in the second half and really not be stopped. Belcher up the middle, plenty of space, first down. 2nd and 10. Can we catch them off play action? Already trying to scramble and then screwed that up. Got a little bit too crazy in the pocket there. Pressure on first down. Had me thinking about it on 2nd down. Obviously impacted that result. 3rd and 10. Get Belcher on a wheel. Would be a really good idea. Come on. Yeah, I like it. Get it to him. Belcher, just go through him! Oh, he stopped at the line again. What a hit. Maybe should have used some elusiveness, but it's 4th and inches. I was hoping his momentum would just take him across. Didn't end up happening. Took a big hit as a result. Jimmy Gordon comes in the game. He's had a great game today. 4th and inches, got to get it. And we got it. Jimmy Gordon, big-time player, making big-time plays. He's been a first-down machine today. And for that reason, he stays in on first down. Gordon up the middle. Look at Jimmy Gordon. 16 yards. We are doing more than knocking on the door right now. We're about to bust it down. Jimmy Gordon has been a heck of a player today. And in limited opportunities, you have to make the most of them. He has. Belcher back in. Looking for a touchdown. Belcher gets it. Belcher finds the end zone. Thought he might have been tackled there at the line. Maybe not get in, but he's able to break off one tackle, fight through the other, and find the end zone. I mean, look at that play by 51. Great job even getting hands on Belcher. Belcher not known for his speed, more of a shifty and power guy. But he's able to use that power and then get into the end zone. 21-14. Could not really have planned that and had, could not have had that go any better. Up by 7. Defense continue to play well, and we win this game. Come on. Lamar Simmons can't bring him down. There's the pitch. McBride's there. McIntosh breaks one tackle. 15 yards out of nothing. Lamar Simmons could not bring down the quarterback. I mean, he's usually a TFL machine. Missed tackle, a rarity really from Lamar Simmons, but huge missed opportunity. And then we just could not corral the running back. Throw over the middle. Caught, of course. Oh, there it is. Love it. And he's been making big-time plays recently. Rich Holt had a big game last week, making a big play there. 3rd and 8. Do we trust this team in man coverage? Not a ton, to be honest. But somebody's going to have to. Make a play. And Cass Thomas steps out of bounds. 4th and 1. They're not in great field position here. They're going to punt. Do have to be mindful of a fake. 4th and 1 from midfield. I thought they were actually deeper. I thought it was at like the 38. It's at the 48. They will punt, though, and it's not a great punt either. Okay, that could be the mistake of the game for Fresno State, really. No, they definitely should have gone for that. I really thought they were deeper somehow. But no. And Geary sacked. Maybe they trust their defense. We couldn't get rid of it in time. And after every hit Geary takes, I make sure he's still in the game. I'm almost surprised to see him every time. He's just made of glass, you know? You throw it away. There's nothing there. Not that we really had an opportunity to get the ball to. I saw the guy coming across the middle. I just didn't really think of that as an actual option. 3rd and 20. Fresno State gamble paying off, but if Inoke or Lingard can make a play down the field, we're going to throw it up to Inoke. He's got the speed in the hands, and Kahi Kalani Inoke goes airborne, steals the football, finds the end zone. Are you kidding me? Kahi Inoke is a star. It's official. Look at that. 3rd and 20, mossed him, and then ran to the end zone. Oh my goodness, 6'4", 230 pounds at receiver with electric speed. There are not too many freshmen built like Kahi Kalani Inoke. The import from Hawaii has been a playmaker. Oh my goodness, what a play. Sometimes you just give him a chance. Throw the ball up, hope your best guy can make a play. I thought it'd be Justin Lingard coming in. It's Kahi Kalani Inoke. That much has been solidified. That is the play of the game. That is unbelievable. 28-14. If we win the game, it's on that play alone. Because think about it. 3rd and 20. What are your odds of even converting there? Very, very small. And if you punt the football away, which you have to on 3rd and 20, we were deep into our own territory, right? It's not going to be a big-time punt. Maybe they get the football at midfield, and it's a tie game after a score. So we really, really needed someone to make a play there. Inoke makes an incredible one. That was amazing. Okay. It's unbelievable he's still on his feet. That's so frustrating. I just thought he was going to get tackled at a number of different points, like right here. Didn't happen. McBride couldn't get him. We whiffed the hit stick. My mistake on that last part, but I couldn't believe he didn't go down already. But my mistake gives them a great opportunity to score. We're again sucked down into rushing the pass there. Wesley Price misses 2 tackles on the same play. Very impressive. He's usually pretty good at tackling too. It's a bit disappointing. We got to make up for it with my user. It's tough to tackle in the open field against the running back when they weave back and forth. I promise you it is. Like, it seems like, oh, I'm just whiffing crazily. And I am. But when they're angling up, especially in a game like Madden, it's like that's the route they're taking. And in this game, they can cut back so quickly, and it's not defendable sometimes if you're usering. I promise you it's way tougher than it looks. And it's not always. I'm able to make a lot of great plays when it's going more horizontal. But when they're running straight up and they can go any number of directions, it gets really difficult to defend when they can cut faster than you can react. So at least we're able to hold them to a field goal. I'm really not too mad about that. We got a 28-17 lead. Need to come away with points on this drive. I don't really care if it's a field goal or a touchdown. Need some type of points. We can make this even 31-17. That'd be phenomenal. I mean, look at that. We've been awesome. We have been awesome. Last 4 drives, all resulting in touchdowns. Got to keep it up. They're pressing Inoke. That feels like a mistake, but they're also doubling him. That's a very interesting way to gain a yard. 3rd and 9. This has not been a very good drive for us. Maybe a screen will work. There's Lingard. He's able to break a tackle and then fall ahead. This is going to be a really interesting decision to end the 3rd quarter. It's 4th and 1. And Lingard's hurt. They made a great play. Now we're losing our 2nd best receiver. Oh, man, what do we do here? It's 4th and short. I know the field position is not great. Do we think we can get this is the question. I don't know. It's going to be tough, but it is possible. We get a dive on the screen here. Might be able to get into it from shotgun. It's 4th and 1. Go big or go home, man. We're going to go for it. Up the middle. Daniel Belcher with space. Gets it. That's a big gamble. I totally get that. If it was any more than a yard, maybe we don't try it. But Coach Dangus stays aggressive. Why am I speaking in the third person? Who knows? MCL sprain for Lingard. He actually seems like he's going to be okay. That can be a bit of a serious injury depending on how bad the sprain is, but seems like he's not too bothered by it. I don't know if he'll be back for this game, though. It's possible. We're going to keep him out for now, and we're going to try to keep this football on the ground. Belcher's close to probably 25 touches already, if you include the runs and the catches he has. But we're going to need more. It's his 21st attempt. He's so close to going over 100. Hopefully he does it on this play. If they're going to continue to go 3 down linemen, we're going to continue to run the football. And Daniel Belcher's a workhorse right now. Plain and simple. Pressure. Geary open. Just slide. 2nd and 1, we thought we'd catch him napping. It's exactly what we did. Nice run from Garrett Geary. 2nd and 13 after a loss. Tried to run. Didn't really work. Geary, get up the field here. Got a block, and he's knocked out of bounds hard. Gets 6 yards. Was that an unnecessary hit? Gonna stay in the game at least. 5 minutes to go. I think we run the ball here. Take more time off the clock. I know settling for 3 is not like the cool thing to do, but I do think it's smart in this spot to just keep that clock moving. I don't think we can get it. We can kick this. Surely we can kick this. It's a 41-yarder. Our kicker's not as bad as he was last year. I think this is a makeable field goal. I don't love the hash that it's on, but this is makeable. A lot of faith in the kicker, though, but he drills it. Would he have hit from 48? Ooh, I don't think so. But he's able to hit from 41. That's all we needed. I'm so cool with that. It's 31-17. Win knocked out of Foster on the offensive line. But we've got a really nice lead right now. 2 possessions. Fresno State going to need touchdowns. They have 4 minutes to get 2 and to hold us to none. So, I don't know. They've got a tough task ahead of them. Keep them in front. Make tackles. Win the game. Plain and simple. Come on. They're going to try to expose the user. This is where we come up big. Make a play. McBride. How do we not get a tackle there? That's fine, though. And for every time they, don't throw an incomplete pass and don't get a first down, that clock keeps moving. And it's going to keep moving. 3 minutes and 53 seconds to go. We're going to just continue to keep them in front. Of course, when we get deep enough in the game and they get out of bounds, that clock will stop, but not yet. 3rd and 2. Going to be a run, read option. There's a pitch right behind him. You got to make that tackle, Wesley. All right, that does the job. 15 yards from Chaz Thomas. Again, that's fine. I'm really okay if Fresno State wants to pick up, 10 or 15 yards every so often. There's only 3.5 minutes left in the game right now. We're going to pass commit, and we're going to play good coverage. Watson's actually going to run. Would have been really nice to stop that from being a first down. Clock going to stop. Must have known we were going to pass commit, and they called QB draw. Wild. It's a nice tackle there. Oh, my goodness. I love it when we're flying around making plays. Throw it, Taylor! And Mike Taylor, our senior cornerback, is beat. They just threw right at him. He doesn't really get targeted all that often, but he just doesn't have the speed to make a play there. He just ran right by him, which is fine. Just fine. Don't have to freak out over that. Get pressure. Come on. Get to the quarterback. Take a throwaway. Under 3 minutes to play. We've held Watson to just 104 yards passing. Now, He's completed almost every pass he's thrown, but the yardage has not been there at all. Just really that one play that you just saw beating Mike Taylor. Here's 2nd and goal. Get to the outside, throwing it, Burnett, touchdown. That wasn't his responsibility, tried to pick it up anyway. It's a nice throw, nice route. All right, touchdown game. Under 3 minutes to play. I still feel fine. Still feel okay. They're going to kick deep. They still have 3 timeouts. I know some of you are still going to be mad that I just accepted the field goal, you know, in the last timeout. But that's all right. There's a flag that's going to bring this back. That's going to complicate things. But wanted to make sure it was a 2-touchdown game. I still feel good about that. Getting a 1st down makes this game look crazy, crazy hard to win for Fresno State. That's all we can play for right now. 10 yards. We're going to keep the ball on the ground. We just need 10. We just need 10. Erie read option. We're going to slide. We'll take a couple of yards there. That's totally fine. If we get 10 on 4 attempts even, but hopefully 3, I'm very okay with that. As you can see, clock's going to take us under 2 minutes here. And we're going to wait to snap that ball. Belcher's going to get up the middle. Hopefully get 6 or 7. Or we stop for a loss. Fresno State calls a timeout. That's no good. Lingard back in the game. Anoke is nowhere to be found. Throw that curl again. That's really, really good defense. We've trusted that a couple times today. Fresno State keying in on it. And, I mean, that is obviously, we didn't get what we needed. We needed the 1st down. Did not get it. How about a punt? I need you to get on the ground. Bounce past him. Let's go. That's going to bounce for a while. There is a flag. I'm actually curious what that might be. Meaning illegal block in the back, kicking, something on the return team. That is a huge penalty. That is a huge penalty. Why would we decline it? Why was that the auto decline? 1st and 10 on 09. Obviously going to accept that. Why would they want me to decline that? Is it the glitch where it just, everything's moving down in the depth chart? Nope. All right, I don't know. They just thought I should decline that for some reason? That's brain dead. Or the game wants me to lose. They have 1 minute and 43 seconds to go, essentially the length of the field here. Keep them in front. That's all we have to do. 1st downs really hurt. We're going to pass commit every single time. We just need our defense to play well in pass coverage. We just can't stop them from getting 1st downs. Tom Johnson killing us. And I just don't trust this team in man coverage either, but it might have to be something we try at this point. Over the middle. I mean, we were just giving them the 1st when we were doing that. Might have to get slightly more aggressive. Again, they need a touchdown. So this could be worse. They need a touchdown. But we're going to force them to make a great throw. Bird pushes them out of bounds. It stops the clock, though. I prefer if the clock was not stopped there. But what were we going to do? Drag them back inbounds? Not really going to happen. Holland's in space. That feels bad. Feels very bad. All right. We're going to be gassed at this point. We're over the middle. We cannot stop them right now. This could lose us the game, but we're going to get more aggressive. I do not want them just getting 10 yards by dumping the ball off underneath every single time. Burnett thrown off. How is that a 1st down? It's absurd. We are pass committing every time. I need better coverage. Running backs out there. Lobbed up in the air. Taylor misses. Teray can't make the tackle. It's 15 yards. 40 seconds. Throw over the middle. Touchdown. How is that a touchdown? How is any of that possible on that drive? We're right there. We can't make any tackle. We can't make any type of a stop. That's crazy. That's crazy that they're going to tie this. I also forgot to put my face cam in the top left so the scoreboard isn't covered like that. We have 39 seconds to get in the field goal range. It's going to be very difficult. Plain and simple. Going to be difficult. And you know, another thing, if we want to go back to playing for the field goal in that spot for me, our defense has been playing well. Like, the fact that we just blew the lead like this, I mean, it almost felt scripted, right? That's crazy. Lobbing it up, intercepted. I don't know why it didn't let me switch on to the receiver. I hit circle, didn't do anything. And now an interception. Oh, I'm destined to lose. Destined to lose. Check down maybe. Our best bet, but I thought we'd be able to lob it over like we did the Lingard earlier in the game. And the linebacker just stays right there, and then I couldn't switch on for some reason. Would that have made a difference? It might have. It does sometimes. It does a lot of times. Now they have 28 seconds to get in field goal range. One timeout still, if they need it, so we're in a really bad spot. It's going to take some time off the clock. It's going to be really important to take as much time off the clock as we can here, but throw over the middle, like how is that caught? How could that possibly be caught? They have it, one timeout remaining. Please. Watson lobs to the end zone. Linwood Tapley knocks it away. There's still a second on the clock. Oh, we needed the pick. It's a deep field goal, but it's surely what they're going to try. Oh my goodness. It is a 50-yarder. 50 yards for the win. Kick is up and no good. Wind blows it wide left. It didn't have the leg anyway. We're going to overtime. This game is taking years off my life. Overtime rules. Team starts with the ball on the 25-yard line. Stop them from scoring a touchdown. You got a pretty good chance to win. Wesley Price, big hit. Quarterback doesn't fumble. They never do. It's a screen. Good tackle. 3rd and 2. How aggressive can we get here? How aggressive can we get? Now, I think with the overtime rules at the time, you have to go for 2 after your second possession, I'm pretty sure. Can't remember exactly, but that seems to be true. 3rd and 2, they're letting time off the clock here. Or play clock. Shot to the end zone, nearly picked. Good pressure, good coverage. 4th and 2. They have to try a field goal. Touchdown wins the game for us if this field goal is good. Or even if it's not, touchdown still would obviously win the game. Here's the kick. It is wide left. No good. Oh, this kicker. This kicker is bad. I love it. What do college kickers do? They miss all the time. This kicker is not making it back to Fresno State. And neither is that mascot. Look at him in the top left. You can barely see him. He's crouching underneath my face cam. Look at that dumb bitch. All right, 1st and 10. Field goal wins the game. We might not get it. I'm playing dumb. Run the ball. Run the ball. Now, we're not exactly in field goal range. In NCAA, I'm very okay with 2nd and long runs. Because the blocking is oftentimes better. Run the ball on 3rd and 7. All we need is 3. Belcher, broken tackle, 1st down. 11-yard pickup. Look at the heart from Daniel Belcher. He's been highly productive today. He's had a lot of attempts. Jimmy Gordon's been better on an individual basis, but he's also not had to be the bell cow. Belcher up the middle again. 8-yard pickup. Here's Jimmy Gordon. He's earned that star. Jimmy Gordon trying to end it, fighting down at the 1. All we have to do is not fumble and this game's over. Gordon up the middle. Walk-off touchdown. Riverside beats Fresno State. What a home win. Oh my goodness. Obviously an ESPN classic. That game was crazy. Defense was frustrating. Daniel Belcher ends up getting player of the game. I don't know. Was he? I don't know that he did anything particularly exceptional. We just relied on him. I don't know why there's a big blue square at the top left. Game glitching out. Something not loading in. Hopefully that doesn't stick around, but it's a big-time win one way or another. That was a tight one. That was a close one. If I have to, can I get a screenshot like this? I'll frame it in a way. I don't know why there's a big blue square. That's kind of frustrating, but Sean Williamson, what a game from him. 2 for 2, 17 yards. Geary did throw what looked to be the game-losing interception, but didn't. We end up winning. Freshman mistake, whatever. Rushing, Daniel Belcher. 4.4 per carry, 2 touchdowns. Not incredible numbers or anything, but had 28 attempts for 125 yards. Jimmy Gordon, 5 for 23 and a touchdown. And then receiving, Jimmy Gordon, 3 for 30. Lingard, 3 for 50. Inoke, 3 for 111. Really, really impressive. Belcher with 2 catches in there. And no drops, thankfully. Defensively, these guys disappoint me so much. Number of players with the tackle for loss. Did have the 1 sack for Nick Burnett. And then no interceptions, obviously, but a number of dropped ones, especially at the end of the game. Linwood Tapley and Tim Gibson. But we'll take the win any way we can get it. That was a huge win. Really, really fun game. And yeah, I'm happy to come out on top. That's all I can say. And now our 3-game road stretch comes into effect. Week 14 could be a big visit week for us. Would love to get a lot of guys on campus for that. But week 10, Wyoming, that's the easiest matchup we're about to get for a while. Bama up next, top 5, and Army in the top 5. We'll see if those rankings remain true by the time we get to those games, but that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.